Hello students. So as you know, we are dealing with the chapter C programming. Okay, in your syllabus we are dealing with the chapter C programming, and some of the basic concepts we have discussed in the previous classes. So today, without wasting much time, I'll directly switch on to some preliminaries of C programming. Means some basic concepts we should know when we are going to deal with the C programming, and they are algorithms and flowcharts. Okay, so I have told these terms in the previous classes also, because students, what happens is computer is a problem solving device. Okay, so means when with respect to this with respect to the concept you are studying just now, you can define the computer not only as an electronic device, but it is a problem solving device. Okay, so when a particular problem is to be solved, so at that time what we have to do, it is necessary for us to design a set of instructions. As I told you, computer cannot understand our language, so we should design some instructions for the computer to perform, right? So that art or that way of writing such instructions is nothing but programming. Understood? And the instructions which you are giving to the computer is just one program. Okay, so the programming language is required to write a program. So there are so many programming languages are there, and for every language the basic things should be known, like algorithms, flowcharts, constant variables, identifiers, like that. What all the basic concepts are there, no, that we should know. Understood? And this program or this programming language, it is not physically available. Like your monitor is physically available, printer is physically available, you can touch those instruments, or you can see them, or you can what you can do any mechanical work with them. But this program, it is not a hardware thing, it is a software thing. Understood? Program is a software, or collection of the program is a software. We cannot touch software, and we cannot do any mechanical work with it, we just can sense them. Understood? We can only experience the power of software by getting numerous benefits. Understood? So this, to undergo with this software, to undergo with the C software or anything, you should know these basic things. Understood? So in the last class only, I told you that algorithm is nothing but it is a step by step procedure. Understood? I told you algorithm is nothing but what? It is a step by step procedure, to solve a particular problem. Because I have defined the computer here as it is a problem solving device. So to solve the problem, algorithm is the step by step procedure. It consists of some English like statements. So now I told you basic things about algorithms in the previous class only. So today we'll directly step on to how to write the algorithms, or how to write the algorithmic notations. Okay, so what are the notations we should know while writing the algorithm, or what are the steps to be followed while writing the algorithm? Okay, the first thing is we should write the name of the algorithm. I hope you are going on noting down the points. Huh? So the notations of algorithms. First one is we should write the name of the algorithm. Understood? Second is steps. Steps with their numbers. Step 1, step 2, step 3, like that. Okay. Third one is explanatory comment. Explanatory comment means what? It follows the step number and it describes the operation. Means in the particular step what you are doing, you are reading or you are printing or you are getting the output, what you are doing in that particular step, that is explained by the explanatory comment, and it should be written within a pair of square brackets like this. it should be written within a pair brackets. Then at the last we have termination. Means what? We have to stop the program, no? So it is just end of the algorithm. End of the algorithm. Generally we write stop statement and the last instruction in the algorithm. Understood? So these are the ways we have to follow to write the algorithm. Okay na? So directly we'll go on learning how to write the algorithm by considering some examples. Okay na? So let's consider the first example. Algorithm first algorithm B, area of a circle. Okay, what is the name of the algorithm? Area of a circle. This is what? Name of the algorithm. Okay, first step. Right, now start the steps. What is step 1? Okay, step 1. Step 1. What is your step 1? So what is the area of the circle? You know it, pi r square. So for that, what you should know? You should read the radius. Means given thing. What is the given thing? Area of circle is pi r square. So if you substitute the value of r, you will get the area of circle A. So you should know the r first. So what you have to do first in first step? Read radius. Means computer should read this radius first. What is the value of radius they have given in terms of centimeter or meter or kilometer? What is the value of r is given, that the computer should read first. Understood? So the second thing, step 2. What is step 2? How to find the area. To that we have area is equal to pi into r into r. Pi means 3.142 into radius into radius. Means what you are doing here, you are computing. You are computing the formula of area. So the second thing is what? Compute the area. Okay, what you have done here, computing the area. Means this is, you know, from the book or from the theoretical explanation, you know the formula for area, no problem, but the computer should know, no? So you have to do compute the area. Okay, then you will substitute the values here, r value and pi value. Then what computer should do now? It should give the output. So print the area. It should give the output, no? And the output is in terms of printing. So how should you get the answer? What the computer should do? Print. How you have to print? You will get here area of a circle equal to any value, the answer. Okay na? So this whatever you have written in terms of inverted commas na, that is printing on the screen. So for that you should give the instruction, no? Print this much area. You are giving this instruction to computer. This is also step 1 is also an instruction you gave to computer. Step 2 also an instruction you gave and you return it. And step 3 is also an instruction and you return it here. And at the end, how we have to write the end? What is the fourth step? Termination. So end of the program. So after writing all this, so what you have to write? Termination is in terms of stop. You have to write stop there. So if you write all this program and you execute it, and then you will get the answer for this area. Understood? So just a simple example I have given here. Okay, so what is algorithm? Algorithm is a step-by-step process we follow to solve any problem. So how to write the algorithm? We should write the name of the algorithm, we should know the steps, and we should explain everything. at every step what we are expecting from the computer, that we have to explain in the under the heading of explanatory comment, and that we are writing in terms of the brackets here. This also we are explaining what we want, that we are explaining, and the termination. Okay, so the simple example I have given here, area of the circle means the one value of r is given to you. Okay, so by using that r, you want the computer to find the area of the circle. Okay, so this is a problem. Find the area of circle of radius 5 centimeter. Okay, this is the problem. So we are solving the problem here. So to solve the problem, we have to give the instruction to the computer. If you just go in front of the computer and sit over there and tell it to find the area of the circle of radius 5 centimeter, it won't do. So you have to tell it, you have to instruct it, you have to order the computer to do this problem in terms of its own language. So this is the computer's language, means not exactly this, but how to write the algorithm I am saying. Okay, so what is the step 1? Read the radius, whatever the value of r is given, radius value, that we have to, that the computer should read that radius first. Second, computer should compute the area. What is the formula of area? That the computer should compute. Then the computer will give you the answer, area of the circle, like this. So this should be printed, no? It should be printed on a paper, or it should visible on your monitor, on your screen. So that also you have to give, and at the end you have to terminate the program. Understood? This is the way of writing algorithm to compute the area of a circle. Understood na? So one more example. I'll talk about one more example. This is the very simple example I told. So let's talk about one more example. So example 2. The question is, write an algorithm to perform what? Basic mathematical operations. So what are the mathematical operations? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So to perform the basic mathematical operations, we have to write an algorithm. What is your question? Write an algorithm to perform basic mathematical operation such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay na? So what is the first thing you have to do? This is the question. So you have to write here algorithm. For what you are writing the algorithm? Arithmetic operations or basic mathematical operations. So what is your algorithm? It is a basic mathematical operations. This is your algorithm. Okay, so now start. First step. What is the first step? Reading. So what we should read? So what they asked here, see. So from here your algorithm started, but this is the question. So they have told you to perform the operations plus, minus, multiplication and division. So to perform this operation, you should have the values also, na? So you just consider two values A and B. So by using these two values, you can perform the mathematical operations, right? A plus B you can do, that is the addition operation. A minus B, subtraction. A into B, multiplication. A divided by B, division. So for that, to perform the mathematical operations, what we have to do? Consider two values A and B. So what is your first step? Reading the values A and B. So that we are writing here. Read the values A and B. Means this is in terms of explanation you have written. So what is your step 1? Read A and B. Read A and B. Description you have written like this. After reading A and B, what we have to do? We have to compute the things, no? We have to compute the things. So what we have to compute here? All the basic mathematical operation. So compute the sum first. Sum. All the mathematical operation they have asked, no? So if they ask only addition, you have to write here only compute the sum. They also asked this subtraction also. So compute the sum, compute the difference, compute the product means multiplication, and compute the quotient, a divided by b. Understood? So this is what in terms of explanation you have written. So what is the step of the algorithm you have to write? How you have to write the step in the algorithm? See here. Sum equal to a plus b. Okay. Difference equal to a minus b. Product equal to a into b. And quotient equal to a divided by b, or a divided by b. Okay, so what we have done here, see carefully, they have asked to perform basic mathematical operation, 4 mathematical operation were there, and they have not given anything. So before doing anything, we should consider two values a and b. So read a and b is your first step, that we have written explanation like this. So after that what you have to do? Formula you have to write. Sum equal to a plus b, difference equal to a, means these all things you are expecting from the computer. So compute the sum, difference, product and quotient. Now what is the third step? Tell me. Printing. You have now in the second step you told the computer to do all these tasks. So in the third step you will be expecting the answer from the computer. So how the computer will give the answer? Output. So how it give the output? By printing or by the output devices. So see here what you have to do here. Print the contents. Print the contents, or print the sum, difference, product and quotient. You write it properly. Sum, difference, product, quotient. Printing. So how computer will print the answer? See here. Print in the inverted comma sum of a and b equal to, sum of a and b equal to this much answer, inverted comma complete sum. Right? Print difference of a and b equal to the answer difference. Okay, then also print product of a and b equal to the answer and product, and at the last print quotient of a and b equal to the answer, inverted comma complete and quotient. This is what the output you are getting from the computer. And what will be the step 4? Same, step 4 will be what? Like this, end of program and stop. Step 4. So this is what the algorithm to perform basic mathematical operation. Okay, so similarly you can also write the algorithm for largest of three numbers. Means, see here, in that case what happens? They will ask you write an algorithm to find the largest of three numbers. So then you have to consider ABC. So here read A, B, C you have to write. Okay, so I'll explain that also, because that is a bit difficult. That is not much as simple. So one more algorithm I am writing. Here. So the third example question is, write an algorithm to find the largest of three numbers. Means what are those three numbers you don't know? Means in this example you don't know, but In the problem they will give any three numbers, 2, 4, 6, like that. Okay, so here what you have to do here is you don't know those three numbers. So the question is, write an algorithm to find the largest of three numbers. You write it in your book. What? Write an algorithm to find the largest of three numbers. So what is your algorithm now? Write. Algorithm. What is algorithm? What you are doing here? You are finding the largest number of three numbers. So between 2, 4, 6, which is the largest? So largest of three numbers we have to find. So let's start writing the algorithm. So the step 1. So what you have to do, step 1? I think you can know. You can say. So read values of how many numbers? A, B and C, because you have to find between this A, B, C, among this A, B, C, which is the largest one, that you have to find, no? So A, B, C. So the first step is what? First instruction is read A, B, C. Okay, read ABC is the first. Read ABC is the first instruction. So now what you how you can draw, how you can design a program for this problem means, first you have to compare A and B. First you have to compare A and B. If A is greater than B, then you have to compare A and C. So if between A and C means C, A, B, C is there. Okay, so in between these three you have to find which is largest. So compare A and B first. If A is greater, compare A and C, right? Otherwise, if in ABC, if B is greater, then compare B and C, right? So first, what you have to do, the step 2. Step 2 is, steps can increase, okay, no problem. Step 2 is compare A and B. Okay, compare A and B. So you will compare A and B. You will tell the computer to compare A and B. So if A is greater than B, if A is greater than B, then you have to compare B and C. Sorry, A and C. So till now, what if step 3 is what? You can compare A and B, and also you can compare B and C also. So you will compare here B and C also, because you don't know between A and B which is larger. So ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಬಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸಿ ಕೂಡ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಬಿ ಈಸ್ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ, so here if A and A is greater than B, you will go for A and C comparison. But now directly you can't go for B and C comparison here, A and C comparison. So you should wait here. So you, after this step to next step, you should go if A is greater than B. So here what I'll write, if A is greater than B, go to step 4. Okay, so here now see, so this you keep it as it is. Let's compare B and C first. If B is greater than C, if B is greater than C, then if B is greater than C, then you can print, no? You can print. So print like what? B is the largest. So if B is not greater than C, then else print C is the largest. Okay, so after that directly you will go to step step 5, because step 5 is what? End of the program. Go to step 5. So among B and C these all things happened, but we don't know about the A still. Okay, so if A is greater than B, then I told you should compare A with C. So in the step 4 we will compare. Write it properly, I am not writing that neatly. So here compare A and C. So between this, if A is greater than C, then print A is the largest. But if A is not greater than C, so else print C is the largest. Okay, so this all things is the program, and the last thing is ending. So end of the algorithm, and that is stop. Okay, so see here, in this thing what happening, listen to me carefully. You are considering two things, three things, A, B, C. Okay, so first we will compare A and B. Reading ABC, that is no, if A is greater than B. So what if A is greater than B? Then we will compare B and C. What if B is greater than C? Okay, so if in the first case, if A is greater than B, then in these two A will be greater, so we will compare this with C. So here if in these two B is greater, then we will compare A and B, but that A and B is already here, no? That's why what we will do, we will directly write between B and C. If B is greater, then we will directly giving the answer. So if B is not greater, then we are directly giving the answer C is the largest. And then we are going to step 4, because in the step 4 we are comparing A with C. So here if A is greater than B, we are going here. If A is not greater than B, here we are coming to this step. Understanding, in this algorithm we are having totally two steps. Try to understand. First step is comparing A and B. So if A is greater than B, we are coming to this step. So if A is not greater than B, we are comparing B and C. So these two are the decisional steps. So here we already know here that B and B means here already know that A is not greater than B and C. Okay, means A is greater than B means we are coming here. So if A is not greater than B means we are coming here. So in this case A is not greater. A is smaller than B and C. Hence, between B and C, if B is greater, directly printing the answer B is largest. If C is greater, directly printing the answer C is largest. Understood? So here if A is greater than B, then we are coming here. A is greater than B, no? So between these two, A is greater. So let's compare A and C. So if A is greater than C, now already we have made a decision that B is the smallest than A and C. So if A is greater, A is the largest, direct answer. If C is greater, C is the largest, direct answer. Understood? Some logic also we have to apply here. Understood? So these are the three examples of how to write the algorithm. Okay, I would like to give you some work to write the algorithm by your own. Okay, okay, so you try to write the algorithm for simple interest. Write an algorithm to find the simple interest. I hope you can do it. Okay, and also one more example. So one more example, write the algorithm for even and odd number. For even or odd number. So you have to consider two numbers a and b. So if they are even, what is the algorithm? If they are odd, what is the algorithm? Means if a and b you have to do na. So in this, do a plus b. So if these two are even, what is the answer for a plus b? If these two are odd, what is the answer for a plus b? So these two examples you write the algorithm. So if you don't understand, ask me. Okay, listen the video carefully and go through every step in detail. So the whole video will be depending only on the algorithm. So the given three examples, you made them perfect. Try to understand them and try to solve these two problems. And if you feel any problem, ask me immediately. Okay na? So don't be there with the doubts. So in the next class we will talk about the flow charts. Okay, thank you.